Mike was at home playing on his phone when he suddenly received an emergency disaster alert. A riot had broken out in Seoul, and everyone was ordered to stay indoors. A riot? Then came the sounds from outside. Screams, footsteps, chaos echoing from downstairs. It was getting loud. Mike walked to the balcony and saw total panic in the neighborhood. People were running everywhere, fire trucks crashing into things, and a mother stormed out wielding a kitchen knife to save her daughter. But in the next second, the daughter went feral, bit her mother, and tackled her to the ground. That's when banging noises started coming from outside Mike's apartment door. He went to the door and looked through the peephole. Nothing. Too curious, he cracked the door open just a little, and a man suddenly forced his way in. Mike tried to push him out, but the man was even more panicked than he was. They nearly got into a fight, but finally, the man calmed down and promised he'd leave soon after using the bathroom. Mike reluctantly agreed. The man went inside, and just then, breaking news flashed on the TV. A terrifying virus outbreak. Infected people were turning into flesh-eating monsters. Mike freaked out and ran to grab a knife. At that moment, the neighbor who'd just entered came back out. Mike held the knife and demanded he leave. The man shook his head frantically, insisting he was fine. But then, mid-sentence, his eyes turned bloodshot, his body started convulsing, and in mere seconds, the man transformed into a zombie. Mike used all his strength to shove him out and slammed the door shut. After catching his breath, he moved the fridge to block the doorway. Then he tried calling his family, but the calls wouldn't go through. Anxiety gripped him. Soon, he received a message from his mom. She might not make it back, but told him not to worry. They were okay. His dad also texted, "Son, you must stay alive." Those few words gave Mike a bit of peace. He checked his food supply, but there wasn't much left. That night, he was jolted awake by a noise. A female police officer downstairs was running for her life. Desperate, she fired her gun, but the gunshots only attracted more zombies. She was quickly overwhelmed. Mike couldn't take it and shouted in rage, but the scream didn't help. Instead, it gave away his location. A loud crash came from behind. The fridge had been pushed aside. A zombie burst in. Mike tried to block it, but he wasn't strong enough. Letting go, he ran to the balcony, considering jumping, but he couldn't do it. Still, he climbed over the edge. The zombie lunged and fell straight down. Mike clung tightly to the balcony.